Hi everyone and welcome back to my cozy lifestyle. Today I am making 3 quick dinner ideas that you can actually finish in around 20 minutes. Simple meals, nothing complicated but still filling. I am starting with some basic prep, just getting everything washed and ready first. I am starting with all the basic chopping first. I like finishing this part in one go so I don't have to keep coming back. Otherwise, it just feels like too much work again and again. I'm keeping everything very simple today, just whatever is already at home. If you are short on time, just use a chopper for this. It saves a lot of effort. I'm cutting some vegetables for pulao and some I'll use for the wrap. So I am just throwing everything together. You don't really need to exact same vegetables, whatever you have, it still work. I am not being very precise with the cutting, just doing it quickly. I feel like once this part is done, everything else just becomes faster. And you don't even realize when the food is ready. If you prep everything like this beforehand, you can easily make multiple things without feeling tired. Also, I always try to keep at least 2-3 vegetables at home. It just makes quick meals easier. This is actually a good habit if you cook regularly, saves you on days when you are not in the mood to cook. I'm also keeping some veggies aside for the wrap, cutting them slightly longer so they have a bit of texture. If you keep them slightly bigger, they stay a little crunchy, which actually tastes better. I'm not adding too much thought into this, just going with whatever feels easy right now. Once all this is done, the rest is honestly very quick. Save this for one of those days when you don't feel like cooking but still want something homemade or you have guests at home. If you like quick, no fuss meals like this, you can save this for later. And yeah, that's pretty much it for prep. Now the actual cooking is easy. Starting with Paneer Puri, this is honestly one of the easiest things to make. And it's one of those recipes that never really goes wrong. I usually make this on days when I don't want to think too much or I have guests at home. I'm just sauteing the onions till the raw smell goes away, not browning them too much. And now the tomatoes. This is what gives the slight tanginess. I'm keeping the masala very simple, just basic spices. If you want a richer taste, you can add a little butter or ghee here. I'm adding a little capsicum as well, just for some texture. You can skip this if you don't have it, it still tastes good. And now the paneer, this is where everything starts coming together. You don't really need to cook this for too long, just mix it well and let it heat through. If you overcook paneer, it can turn a little dry, so keeping it soft is better. And I like it slightly soft, not too dry. If it feels dry at any point, just add a splash of water or milk. It fixes it instantly. Adding some fresh coriander at the end, just make it feel fresh. And yeah, this is done. This is one of those things you can make anytime with almost no planning. And it goes with almost anything, roti, bread, even as a wrap. Next time making a quick veg pulao, this is more like a one pot meal. And I think this is one of the easiest ways to make something filling. I'm just adding some whole spices, nothing too complicated. If you don't have all of this, even basic ones works. You don't need everything. I'm adding all the vegetables now, just mixing everything together. You can use frozen vegetables as well, it saves a lot of time. I'm not cooking this too much, just enough so everything gets coated nicely. And now the rice, once this goes in, it's pretty straightforward from here. If you lightly saute the rice for a minute, it helps keeps the grains separate. I'm keeping the spices just enough so it doesn't feel bland. And now just adding water and letting it cook. This is the kind of thing where you don't really have to stand and watch. Once it starts boiling, you can just cover it and let it do its thing. And this is how it turned out. Nice and fluffy, every grain separate. If you want that extra flavor, just add a little ghee at the end. And honestly, this is the kind of food I always go back to. This is perfect for days when you want something simple but still proper. And it's done with almost no effort. For the last one, I just wanted something quick, like no proper sitting, no full meal, just something easy. So, I'm using the vegetables I chopped earlier and turning it into a simple wrap. You can use literally any leftover sabji here, it works really well. I'm keeping this very simple. Sometimes the vegetables themselves taste good enough. If you cook this on slightly high flame, it stays a little crunchy, which actually tastes better. This is honestly the kind of thing I make when I am just done for the day. No energy, but still hungry. And it comes together really quickly. If you want to make it more filling, you can add cheese here. I'm just spreading some chutney and mayo, keeping it simple again. You can skip this too or use whatever you like. And just adding the filling in and rolling it up. This is one of those things that looks like you put in effort but you really didn't. And yeah, this just makes it feel a little more fun than a regular meal. This is perfect for quick dinners or even lunch boxes. And it's ready in like no time. So everything is finally ready. I didn't plan much, didn't overthink, but it still comes together really well. This is the kind of food that just feels right at the end of the day. Simple, warm and actually filling. And something quick on the side just to make it a little more fun. 3 different options depending on how much energy you have. You can mix and match these or just pick one, whatever works for you that day. I feel like we don't always need elaborate meals. Sometimes simple, quick food like this is more than enough. Let me know which one you would actually try or which one felt the easier. Until next time, keep smiling and bye-bye.